The African Nations Cup has come to a thrilling end. After about 3 weeks of interesting action, Cote d'Ivoire, the host, emerged winners of the African Nations Cup, beating Nigeria by 2 goals to 1 in a thrilling final held at the Alassane Ouattara Stadium in Abidjan. It was a very exciting Nations Cup. In fact, it has been described as the most interesting Nations Cup ever. Thrilling goals were recorded, big upsets were recorded, so many fantastic displays, and the Nations Cup has become, it's already been missed by many who follow the competition around the world. So here are, in alphabetical order, some of the dramatic moments of the Nations Cup, and also the list of awardees, players who were awarded, given different awards for the exceptional performance at the Nations Cup. And so we start in alphabetical order, some of the thrilling moments of the Nations Cup. A, we start with quarterfinalists Angola representing A. They were a revelation under coach Pedro Gonçalves, winning 3 matches in a row, having failed to achieve more than one victory at a time in the 8 previous appearances. B, AFCON winners coach Jamel Belmadi was fired after Algeria flopped with a loss to Minos Mauritania, leading to a first-round exit for the Riyad Mahrez captain side. C, champions Ivory Coast started the final with 3 players based in Saudi Arabia, 2 each in England, Germany, and Turkey, and 1 each in France and Italy. D, Democratic Republic of Congo. Their coach, Sébastien Desabre, set a minimum target of a quarterfinal place and went 1 stage further with a hard-working team well led by centre-back Chancel Mbemba. E, energy-sapping conditions forced water breaks in each half of matches, with many kicking off in 36 degrees Celsius, heat and high humidity. F, former internationals Emase Faye replaced sacked Ivory Coast coach Jean-Louis Gasset after the group stage without ever having been in charge of a senior team and guided them to the title. G, a record 119 goals for a 24-team AFCON tournament were scored in the Ivory Coast, 17 more than in Egypt 5 years ago, at an average of 2.28 goals per match. H, Paris Saint-Germain star Achraf Hakimi missed a penalty as shock 2022 World Cup semi-finalist Morocco bowed out in the round of 16 after a 2-0 defeat by South Africa. J, a private jet took Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana to the AFCON, but Cameroon coach Rigobert Song was not impressed by his later rival and used him only once in 4 matches. K, West Ham star Mohamed Kudus, he could not prevent a second straight disastrous campaign by Ghana, whose first-round departure led to former Premier League manager Chris Hughton being axed. L, Ademola Lookman played a role as eventual runners-up. Nigeria reached an 8th AFCON final, scoring twice against Cameroon and the winner against Angola in the knockout matches. M, Sadio Mane and Senegal made an ultimately disappointing title defense. After a perfect 3-win group record, they lost the last 16 tie on penalties to a resurgent Ivory Coast. N, Emilio Insue, a 34-year-old who plays in the Spanish 3rd division, scored a hat-trick against Guinea-Bissau, the first at an AFCON since Moroccan Soufiane Aloudi in 2008. Oh, reigning champions, a reigning African Player of the Year, Victor Osimhen, may have scored only once for runners-up Nigeria, but his work rate in searing heat and constant harrying of defenders won rave reviews. P, some Premier League players, including Yves Bissouma of Mali and Dango Ouattara of Burkina Faso, did not have the expected impact due to illness and injury. Q, despite a humiliating 4-0 defeat by Equatorial Guinea, Ivory Coast supporters queued from 4 o'clock for tickets to watch the last 16 clash with Senegal. 4 in the morning, that is, they queued for tickets to watch the last 16 clash with Senegal in Yamoussoukro. R, Moroccan Sofiane Amrabat was red-carded twice against South Africa. Firstly, after 2 yellow cards, then following a VAR review, he was shown a straight red card for a last defender foul. S, South Africa, whose starting lineups included 9 local-based players, exceeded expectations under Belgian coach Hugo Broos by finishing 3rd. T, Former champions Tunisia were among the biggest disappointments as they failed to win and scored only once, leading to coach Jalel Kadri quitting after a first round exit. There were many upsets, with 7 of the FIFA top 10 ranked African teams, Morocco, Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, Cameroon, and Burkina Faso, failing to reach the quarterfinals. Several Ivory Coast players, including Seko Fofana, Frank Kessie, Umar Diakite, and Sebastian Haller, twice shared the X-Factor role during an amazing recovery to win the tournament. Why? Reigning African Young Player of the Year, Lamine Camara, scored a superb goal as Senegal kicked off with a 3-0 win over the Gambia, but he made little subsequent impact. Back at the AFCON after 3 consecutive failed qualifying campaigns, Avram Grant, coach Zambia, failed to sparkle, and 2 points were not enough to take them beyond the first round of the competition. And so that's some of the dramatic moments, some of the dramatic talking points of the Nations Cup in alphabetical order. So who are the awardees? Who are the exceptional players that received various awards at the Nations Cup? Quickly, let's look at the following list. The EcoBank Best Goalkeeper of the Tournament Award went to Ramwen Williams of South Africa, who, of course, kept out 4 penalty kicks in their second round, or rather in their quarterfinal win against Cape Verde. And the Air Cote d'Ivoire Fair Play Team Award went to South Africa for their fair play. The Puma Golden Boot winner, that's talking about the highest goal scorer award, went to Emilio Nsue of Equatorial Guinea, who scored 5 goals. The Puma Silver Boot award went to Gelson Dalla of Angola, who had 4 goals. The Puma Bronze Boot, talking about the third place highest goal scorer, was Mustafa Mohamed of Egypt, who had 4 goals. And then the Total Energies Man of the Match competition award went to Nigeria's William Troost Ekong, the Nigerian defender. The Best Young Player award was won by Simon Adingra of Cote d'Ivoire. The Best Coach award finally went to Emer Faye of Cote d'Ivoire. Big congratulations to Cote d'Ivoire for winning the African Nations Cup. I am Nelson Dafe for News Express Nigeria Television Sports.